Okay, I'm going to be heading out today, so I thought I'd hit the books early. We're on Daniel chapter 7. Daniel has a dream about 4 animals. It was the first year that Belshazzar was king of Babylon. Daniel had a dream. He was lying in bed, and his dream visions passed through his mind. He wrote down what he saw. Daniel said, I had a vision at night. I looked up, saw the 4 winds of heaven. They were stirring up the Mediterranean Sea. 4 large animals came up out of the sea. Each one was different from the others. The first animal was like a lion. It had the wings of an eagle. I watched until its wings were torn off. Then it was lifted up from the ground. It stood on 2 feet like a human being, and the mind of a human being was given to it. I saw a second animal. It looked like a bear. It was raised up on one of its sides, and it had 3 ribs between its teeth. It was told, get up, eat meat until you are full. After that, I saw another animal. It looked like a leopard. On its back were 4 wings, like the wings of a bird. The animal I saw had 4 heads, and it was given authority to rule. After that, in my vision, I looked up and saw a 4th animal. It was terrifying and very powerful. It had large iron teeth. It crushed those it attacked, and it ate them up. It stomped on anything that was left. It was different from the other animals. It had 10 horns. I thought about the horns, and then I saw another horn, and it was a little one. It grew up among the other horns. 3 of the first horns were pulled up by their roots to make room for it. The little horn had eyes, like the eyes of a human being. Its mouth was already bragging. As I watched, thrones were set in the place. The eternal God took his seat. His clothes were as white as snow. The hair on his head was white like wool. His throne was blazing with fire, and flames were all around its wheels. The river of fire was flowing. It was coming out from in front of God. Thousands and thousands of angels served him. The court was seated, and the books were opened. Then I continued to watch. Because of the way the horn was bragging, I kept looking until the 4th animal was killed. I watched until its body was destroyed. It was thrown into blazing fire. The authority of the other animals had been stripped away from them, but they were allowed to live for a period of time. In my vision, I saw one who looked like the Son of Man. He was coming with the clouds of heaven. He approached the eternal God. He was led right up to him. And he was given authority, glory, and kingdom. In a kingdom, people of all nations, no matter what language they spoke, worshipped him. His authority will last forever. It will not pass away. His kingdom will never be destroyed. An angel tells Daniel what his dream means. My spirit was troubled. The visions that passed through my mind upset me. I approached an angel who was standing there. I asked him what all these things really meant. So he explained to me what everything meant. He said, the 4 large animals stand in for 4 kings. The kings will appear on the earth, but the holy people of the Most High God will receive the kingdom. They will possess it forever. It will belong to them forever and ever. Then I wanted to know what the 4 animals stood for. It was different from the others. It was the most... he wanted to know what the 4th animal stood for. It was different from the others, and it was the most terrifying of all. It had iron teeth, bronze claws. It crushed everyone it attacked and ate them up. It stomped on anything that was left. I also wanted to know about the 10 horns on its head, and I wanted to know about the other horn that grew up later. It caused 3 of the 10 horns to fall out. It appeared to be stronger than the others. It had eyes, and its mouth was always bragging. I saw that the horn was at war with God, with God's holy people. It was winning the battle over them, but then the eternal God came. He decided in favor of his holy people, so the time came when the kingdom was given to them. Ding, ding. Here's how the angel explained it to me. He said, the 4th animal stands for 4th kingdom. It will appear on earth. It will be different from the other kingdoms. It will eat up the whole earth. It will stomp on it and crush it. The 10 horns stand for the 10 kings. They will come from the 4th kingdom. After them, another king will appear, and he will be different from the earlier ones. He'll bring 3 kings under his control. He'll speak against the Most High God. He'll treat God's holy people badly. He will try to change the times and laws that were given by God. God's holy people will be placed under his power for 3.5 years. But the court will be seated, and the power of the king will be taken away from him. It will be completely destroyed forever. Then the authority, power, and greatness of all the kingdoms on earth will be taken from them, and all they had will be given to the holy people of the Most High God. His kingdom will last forever. Every ruler will worship and obey him. That's all I saw. My thoughts deeply troubled me. My face turned pale, but I kept those things to myself. And that's the end of chapter 7. And I'm going to be doing my psalm before I leave. My psalm before I leave. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to have to make a new video for that one. I can't fit it into this. Okay, be right back.